Now, your primetime local news leader. Fox 22 News at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois. We hope you're having a safe and happy 4th of July holiday. Bangor kicked off its celebrations with its annual Independence Day parade this morning. People lined up early in Brewer as the parade started on Wilson Street before they made their way to the downtown Bangor area. Our Grace Blanchard got to see what the celebration truly means to some of our veterans.
Freedom, that's why we're here.
4th of July is one of those celebrations that never fails to bring people together, especially to support our veterans.
So we've got our vets out here in our Bell and our World War II Jeep out here to participate in the 4th of July parade. It's a really big thing for our vets to get out in the community and be seen and be appreciated.
Bangor's annual 4th of July parade has always put veterans right at the forefront of the celebration.
4th is our independence. It's what gave us everything, our nation, our freedom. And it resonates with so many people. You know, everyone's wearing red, white, and blue. Everyone's representing, and everyone's respecting our vets because they are the ones who gave us our freedom.
And many veterans at the parade said they would do it all again to protect our independence.
It's important for freedom, and I served because of that reason, and I feel like this is a continuation of my service.
Oh, I love it. Every year, I've done this every year. We followed the rules and did what we did. And wherever they decided to send us, we went.
The parade went all the way from Wilson Street in Brewer, finishing up in downtown Bangor, leaving nothing but a trail of smiles on this holiday. In Bangor and Brewer, Grace Blanchard, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Bar Harbor held its annual 4th of July parade, which included the Anna Shriners and other community groups. Our very own Doug Banks was there to witness the fun.
Starting early in the morning on Main Street, the Bar Harbor parade filled the downtown area with good times, tradition, and perhaps most importantly, candy. The Jack Summers Student Program, Camp Beach Cliff, and the Shriners Mini Trucks help bring the parade to life and entertain onlookers. The combination of heartwarming moments and a goal for everyone to have a good time helped make this parade a winner for all.
The variety. There's everything here, which is nice, for the people.
I think it's unique because it brings the community together. We have a really small community here, and so it feels very supportive of everyone. So when you watch the parade, you'll hear people shouting people's names and waving, and it's just like a really good time, and it brings out a lot of happiness in people.
Even if you live in Bar Harbor or come here from afar, everyone agrees. This annual parade is an event worth coming back to year after year. In Bar Harbor, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Looks like a lot of fun. And staying in Bar Harbor now, following their parade, people enjoyed another tradition spanning more than 50 years. The annual Seafood Fest, sponsored by the Mount Desert Island Rotary Club. Rotary Club members teamed up with their family and friends to dish out the delicacies, making the festival a popular gathering to attend after the parade was finished. According to festival coordinator Ron Roble, it's also the place to meet new people and catch up with old friends.
We really enjoy it. We all do see a lot of people that we don't see very often that come out, locals that come each year. And we also get to meet a lot of people from away and get to have conversations about what's happening locally.
Getting together, one of the best parts of the holiday, and according to Roble, this year's festival brought in around 5,000 people, and all of the proceeds went to support Rotary projects as well as local nonprofit organizations. U.S. Senator Susan Collins took part in Maine's largest Independence Day celebration in Eastport. Thousands of people came out to enjoy the events, which included a blueberry pancake breakfast, a craft fair, an antique car show, pie eating contest, and of course a fireworks show. Senator Susan Collins walked in the parade alongside her dog Pepper. The city also received a port visit from the USS Oscar Austin, a Maine-built destroyer which was constructed at Bath Iron Works. Meanwhile, in Searsport, crowds lined the streets there for a 4th of July celebration that brought people from as far away as Tokyo. Our David Ledford brings us a closer look.
A huge crowd this week, today. It was bigger than I can ever remember before.
It's exciting. It's good to see Searsport busy.
It was a star-spangled celebration in Searsport this 4th of July. Fire trucks, puppets, lobsters, and more made their way through downtown to mark the occasion. While many visitors came from across the state, one family arrived from Tokyo to celebrate.
Don't normally get to see parades with trucks and stuff. I know he liked the candy, and I like the candy too. The dinosaur one, of course. I love dinosaurs.
Parade goers came out in their best red, white, and blue outfits to honor the holiday and catch a glimpse of their favorite float going by.
It was cool. I liked seeing the fire trucks.
I did like the motorcycles.
Some who walked in the parade say the show of support for both the country and its military troops was overwhelming.
This is fantastic. It gives us pleasure and pride to be here in the United States, and really to have the people come out and applaud us and see all the action, it brings a tear to my eye.
As the country recognizes its 247th Independence Day, some say that it's important to remember the history behind the holiday.
It's America's birthday, and it means a big thing to everyone, and if it wasn't for America, we wouldn't be here.
Our country allows us to do what we want to do, and it's wonderful.
Town officials say that the fireworks display originally planned for the 4th has been rescheduled due to weather, and to keep an eye out on the town's Facebook page for the new date. In the meantime, Searsport residents are showing their patriotism with flags, food, and
candy.
In Searsport, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Definitely can get excited about the candy. Meanwhile, a recently launched pilot program aims to keep qualifying Bucksport residents safe and happy in their homes. Our AJ Douglas talked to a few community leaders who are making it happen.
Senior residents in the Bucksport community could qualify for free home repairs in an effort to support more home accessibility among elderly community members.
We want Bucksport to be a community that people can live in from birth to death. Our seniors have additional needs as they age.
The three-part partnership includes several collaborative components. Bucksport Bay Healthy Community Coalition will review residents' eligibility, which includes residency and income requirements. The town of Bucksport will handle funding, as the town council has approved $15,000 in ARPA funds to purchase materials. Finally, Hancock County Habitat for Humanity will assist by finding volunteer contractors.
We're so grateful that so many resources came together to make this happen, and we want to serve at least 20 projects over the next year. This is a pilot program, so the more people that are excited about it, the more we can continue it.
The project will also work as a gateway for additional resources available to aid seniors, such as identifying food insecure residents, medical access, virtual classes, and more.
It's so important, again, for safety, because quality of life and how you feel about your life really impacts overall your health, and we're all about public health and safety.
If you're interested in applying for the Senior Safety and Accessibility Home Repair Program, you can visit bucksportbayhealth.org. If you're a contractor interested in volunteering your time and labor to make this project happen, contact Hancock County Habitat for Humanity. In Bucksport, I'm AJ Douglas for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Dismal weather turned what used to be a beautiful Maine blue sky this time of year into a gray, rainy, and humid mess, which potentially could impact seasonal businesses along the mid-coast. But for one local shop, the need for an escape from that wet weather has boosted their business. The Purple Baboon has always been a popular destination for vacationers in Belfast, but now this one-of-a-kind shop has also become a great place to escape the rain. Well, the manager of the Purple Baboon believes one of the reasons customers keep coming in is due in part to her staff's positive, sunshiny attitude.
When people are on vacation, they feed off of our moods and how we're coming across. So I think if we're really frustrated and bummed out, it's going to be felt. And I think just taking that stance of whatever, vacation, got to roll with it.
A great attitude to have, and despite the unpredictable weather we've had recently, the Belfast staple says it plans to keep its doors open, rain or shine. So some great news for visitors and locals alike. And looking out there today, it was a bit of a mixed bag, but things stayed pretty clear for the end of the night fireworks festivities. Let's take a look at our first forecast and see what's coming in the next few hours.
All right, here we go. Your first weather is brought to you by Webb's RV. Check out the spring and summer specials on RVs and campers. Don't forget, we have the sharpest pencil in town, and we are talking about temperatures in the 80s for most areas today, and we're just getting started. Incredibly humid, mid, even upper 80s tomorrow, and also for Thursday before a change gets in here just before the weekend. Okay, so lots of clouds and showers across our area today, but many breaks in the precipitation. Now, as the system is finally pulling out of here, we'll have a couple of showers around tomorrow, not a big deal. Then Thursday looks dry to me, followed by the return of our next weather system getting in here on Friday. That could bring us another round of potentially heavy rainfall over the weekend. Until then, though, we're going to crank up the heat. Many of us could go for 90 on Thursday afternoon. Our forecast then tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies, some dense fog out there with low temperatures in the 60s. Your full forecast is coming up.
Jeff, thank you. And still to come on Fox 22 News at 10, a new program in Bucksport is helping to make homes safer for seniors. We'll have more coming right up.
Sure, the driveway looks good now with the snow on it, but you know what will still be under there in the spring? The same cracks, crumbles, and potholes that were there before winter. Call Eaton Paving today. Let's make an appointment to fix those problems when the weather is ready. Eaton Paving and Excavation.
Oh, that feels so good. What a sweetheart. I'm so lucky.
These socks are so soft. And her feet don't smell? These would be perfect for hunting season.
Moisture wicking, odor resistant, hypoallergenic, softer than cashmere, and warmer than wool. Get your alpaca socks and more at the Blue Alpaca. Feel the difference.
Hey babe, can I borrow these socks?
Hood is the cottage cheese lovers love. Why? Our country style has more protein than hummus and less sugar than yogurt. And our expertly blended flavors are a taste combination you can't recreate at home. Now that's cottage cheese. Hood cottage cheese.
Get inspired and revive any room in your home with trending pieces that fit your life. And now get up to 60 months no interest. Experience the style at Jordan's.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty.
Lease a Tucson for $249 a month or get 0% APR or $750 bonus cash. Hurry. Offers end July 5th. See your Bangor Hyundai dealer.
Where in America do the best cooks come from?
4 regions, 20 contestants.
Sharpen your knives.
MasterChef United Tastes of America, Wednesdays on Fox.
Sure, the driveway looks good now with the snow on it, but you know what will still be under there in the spring? The same cracks, crumbles, and potholes that were there before winter. Call Eaton Paving today. Let's make an appointment to fix those problems when the weather is ready. Eaton Paving and Excavation.
Hello, I'm Emma Smith, and coming up on Good Morning Maine, we'll have all the post-Independence Day coverage with plenty of content sent in from you folks at home. Plus, we'll check out the hot dog eating competition put on right here by some of our guys at the station, and all the latest local and national news, of course, coming up.
State police have now confirmed that 2 suspicious deaths in Hancock County were in fact a murder-suicide. The Office of Chief Medical Examiner in Augusta confirmed the deaths of 75-year-old William Cohen and his wife, 71-year-old Pamela Cohen, at their East Road home in Brooklyn were a murder-suicide. And police say on Sunday afternoon, the Hancock County Sheriff's Office responded to that home in Brooklyn and discovered the Cohens dead under what they called suspicious circumstances. Maine State Police detectives were called in to assist in that investigation along with evidence response technicians. Police say no further information will be released. Meanwhile, a serious ATV crash in Waldo County injured 2 people on Monday. Maine State Police say around 5:20 on Monday evening, troopers responded to a crash on the Kenny Road in Brooks. They say an ATV being operated on a public way crashed and rolled over multiple times, stopping while still partially in the roadway. The operator was a 17-year-old male from Monroe, and they were transported to the Waldo County General Hospital for minor injuries. The passenger, who police identified as 18-year-old Zach Taylor of Unity, was flown by Life Flight to Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center with life-threatening injuries. Now, police say speed and alcohol are believed to be contributing factors in that crash. The operator of the ATV is not being named because they are a juvenile. Construction is underway at Bangor's first ever tiny home park. 34 tiny homes are being built at the former mobile home park on Hammond Street in Bangor. Currently, 5 of those 320 square foot homes are in different stages of construction. Walls, siding, windows, and doors are completed on at least 2 of the homes. Louis Morrison, who owns the tiny home park, says the homes should be ready by mid-August. Hamden Church has closed its doors, but luckily for the community, a food pantry that operates out of that church will continue its mission. The Hamden Congregational Church is a historic building located at 101 Main Road North in Hamden. Built back in 1835. Church leaders recently informed members that the church would be ending its services at the end of June. The Hamden Neighborhood Food Cupboard used part of that church building to supply food for 60 to 70 families in the community. The director of the Hamden Neighborhood Food Cupboard says although the church is closed, the pantry remains open.
We can't say right now where we'll be or what we'll look like in 6 months, but we are remaining in this community. We will be here to serve the folks that we serve. We are hopeful to stay, but we also have plans if we need to move.
Sue Hahn says this year marks the food cupboard's 30th year in operation. The Hamden Neighborhood Food Cupboard is open every Wednesday from 10 to 11:30 a.m. and then again from 4:30 to 6 p.m. It's also open Fridays from 9 to 10 a.m. And coming up on the 10 p.m. news on Fox 22, a record number of travelers are taking to the skies this holiday weekend, many of them facing massive delays and cancellations to get to their destinations. And we'll have the latest from Ukraine, with the war-torn country's president issuing a special message to the U.S. this Independence Day. We'll have those stories and more. The 10 p.m. news on Fox 22 comes right back.
Experience the ultimate outdoor living with Granville Stone and Hearth. Our high-quality grills and outdoor living products will take your backyard to the next level. Scan the QR code on your screen to explore our wide selection of grills and outdoor living accessories. From classic charcoal to state-of-the-art gas grills, we have everything you need to entertain guests in style. Create unforgettable moments with family and friends. Start your outdoor living journey today with Granville Stone and Hearth.
OHI is a fantastic place to work and has allowed me the growth I need to excel in my career, all while having fun with the people I support and my colleagues.
OHI works around my school schedule and allows me to get the hours I want while maintaining my grades. Also, I can help out my community.
Plus, OHI has an incredible training program, not to mention all the benefits. Here at OHI, we believe everything is possible, and that means as much for our employees as it does for those we support. Apply today and see what's possible for your future.
Let's face it, getting training and experience is hard, but at Loring Job Corps we can help. From certifications in automotive technology, obtaining your CDL, or learning building trades, we have you covered. Maybe you prefer joining the high-tech world of computer networking or cybersecurity. We have that as well. Don't delay, get in the driver's seat to your future today. And the best part, Loring Job Corps is free. Receive free training, free meals, and even free housing. Call or go to jobcorps.gov/Loring. Job Corps careers begin here.
Say goodbye to lag times and death spirals with our crazy fast fiber internet. At GoNet Speed, we've dropped our prices on fiber. That means hello to fast fiber internet starting at just $49.95 per month. Or go up to 1 gig, that's 1,000 megabits per second, for only $69.95 a month. The lowest prices we've ever offered. No contract, no hidden fees, no joke. Visit GoNetspeed.com to check availability in your area.
ABC 7, Fox 22, Healing Hands Massage, and Gas Medical want to send you to see Big Time Rush live in concert on their Can't Get Enough tour with special guests Max and Jax Tuesday, July 11th at the Main Savings Amphitheater in Bangor. Sign up to win tickets by registering at Healing Hands Massage in Hamden, providing professional massage services for our clients, and Gas Medical, 411 Main Street, Bangor, a full-service gas station and medical dispensary. Win tickets to see Big Time Rush, July 11 on the Bangor waterfront.
Have a safe and happy 4th of July from Fox 22.
An outbreak of violence in a pair of major U.S. cities. In Fort Worth, Texas, and in Philadelphia, at least 8 people were killed in a pair of tragic incidents, and even more are wounded. Fox's Mike Tobin has more.
Philadelphia first responders get credit for saving the injured as bullets flew. 5 were killed, and a gunman rampaged through the city of brotherly love.
I want to thank Commissioner Outlaw and the police department for their response to this terrible, tragic incident. Police responded immediately and courageously.
Police say he randomly fired at occupied cars and people on the street. His first victim retreated to a house and died. Others remained on the street, dead or wounded. Ultimately, the gunman surrendered to police. His identity and formal charges won't be released until the courts are open on Wednesday. But the premeditation of the rampage is evident.
The man who did this is in custody. The man who did this will be facing multiple counts of murder.
Fort Worth, Texas, as holiday celebrations wound down, shots rang out. 3 people are dead, another 8 recovering from injuries. Police have suggested the motive could be anything from a domestic problem to a gang dispute, but they know it created another scene of panic and bloodshed.
A lot of vehicle traffic, a lot of foot traffic. As you can tell, still fireworks were being shot off. Lots of people just trying to flee the area from the multiple gunshots.
And it all comes a day after a mass shooting in Baltimore left 2 dead and 28 injured. Like Fort Worth, people had gathered for a party, this one unpermitted. Suddenly, shots rang out. The mayor says it's remarkable because so many people shot video of young men with guns.
There were grown adults filming young people with guns who said nothing, who did nothing, who didn't say to the police, hey, I know this teenager's out here at this event with a gun, and we have to have a sense of responsibility to our own community.
Back to Philadelphia, police detained a second man for firing back at the gunman. District Attorney Larry Krasner said he fired lawfully in self-defense and was released. In Chicago, Mike Tobin, Fox News.
And with July 4th festivities taking place across the country on Tuesday, people made their way to beaches and fireworks shows to celebrate the nation's birthday. Fox's Anna Eliopoulos gives us a look at celebrations across the nation in spite of severe weather.
From fireworks to parades and barbecues, people across the country braved the rain and record heat to celebrate Independence Day on Tuesday.
247 years ago today, American democracy was born in this building.
In Philadelphia, crowds stood outside of Independence Hall, where our nation's founding documents were signed.
Philadelphia celebrates July 4th in a big way. Although we celebrate our nation's freedom and independence, we also know we are still in the pursuit of these principles for all our citizens.
In Washington, D.C., bands, floats, and balloons made their way down the streets of the nation's capital. Folks there sharing with Fox News Digital what the 4th means to them.
The 4th of July is kind of the day that you celebrate, American values, things like that. There's always a big celebration on, hey, this is what it means to be American.
I think honoring the veterans that, and just the country, just how people gave their lives for our freedom.
For me, it's about family, and it's about celebrating Independence Day with parades.
Mother Nature, though, forcing the delay of the famed Nathan's hot dog eating contest at Coney Island. And after a weekend of damaging storms, thousands of people are heading to Music City for one of the largest fireworks shows in the U.S. More than 250,000 people are expected to watch the Nashville Symphony play alongside the display. Anna Eliopoulos, Fox News.
And millions of Americans took advantage of the 4th of July holiday this year, with a record number traveling across the country. This despite a wave of delays and cancellations. Fox's Charles Watson reports from Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International.
More than 50 million Americans are traveling this 4th of July, breaking the record set back in 2019. AAA estimating that more than 4 million of those travelers are taking to the skies, with the TSA averaging nearly 2.7 million screenings per day. But many of those travelers have been facing massive delays and cancellations, with more than 40,000 disruptions last week.
I flew from New York, and then I was supposed to be here yesterday, but they directed my flight to Washington and booked me a hotel, and yeah, now I'm in Atlanta. Flights were delayed, flights were cancelled. I mean, we sat on a plane for an hour waiting for something to happen. Eventually they just said, nope, it's cancelled.
Some travelers waiting for days for new flights.
We've been to 4 different airports in 2 days due to canceled flights. It's just been hectic, left out with no answers. Baggage is lost right now, so we've been wearing the same clothes for 2 to 3 days.
Severe weather in the Northeast contributing to those delays and cancellations, but many airlines are also blaming the FAA, saying things like staffing shortages and outdated technology are only making the problems worse.
You cannot assume under the current situation, probably for the next year or so at least, that you're going to get to your destination in any timely way.
So far today, more than 1,000 flights have been delayed or canceled. At Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, Charles Watson, Fox News.
Meanwhile, dueling drone attacks across Russia and Ukraine, high-profile strikes inside Russia have increased over recent months as Ukrainian officials remain silent over the assaults. Fox's Greg Palkot is in Lviv with the latest.
Moscow again in the sights of Ukrainian drones. After dramatic earlier attacks, 5 said to be launched by Ukraine, all reportedly shot down, still disrupting flights at a Moscow airport, as Russia launched 4 of its drones at the town of Sumy, death and destruction, and shells hit the city of Kharkiv, children injured.
I don't know what happened. I heard an explosion.
Business as usual for Russian President Putin after the recent uprising by the Wagner mercenary group, speaking to a virtual conference of leaders, including Chinese President Xi and Indian Prime Minister Modi.
Russian society demonstrated unity when they responded against an attempted armed mutiny.
Ukraine's counteroffensive making some gains, still not as fast as expected with Western military aid. President Zelensky's Independence Day message.
I congratulate you on your Independence Day. Only the brave gain independence, and only the best of the brave are able to pass the freedom from generation to generation.
As in many conflicts, like our Revolutionary War, citizen soldiers here play a role. In this 21st century battle, factories turn out high-tech gear to fend off Russian invaders.
Our body armor is the last barrier from the shot, from the bullet.
Sadly, there are a lot more shots and bullets to come as Ukraine fights for its independence from Russia. In Lviv, Ukraine, Greg Palkot, Fox News.
And as you just heard, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky wished America a happy Independence Day. In a video message, President Zelensky thanked Americans for their support in the fight against Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And here's more of that sound.
Dear Americans, I congratulate you on the best day that life can bestow on any nation that rose up for freedom. I congratulate you on your Independence Day. Only the brave gain independence, and only the best of the brave are able to pass the freedom from generation to generation. Ukrainian love of freedom, with your support, has ignited a new powerful flame of liberty in our part of Europe, which will not go out and will ensure that tyranny will never again pass through Europe. And therefore, Europe will not need your soldiers' participation in bloody battle for freedom and the Ukrainian dream of living freely, when it is crowned with victory in the brutal and unprovoked war unleashed by Russia, will give fresh energy to the American leadership. Happy 4th of July, America. And please remember that in the coalition of the free and the brave, you can always count on Ukraine as your ally. Slava Ukraini!
And that video message comes just days after writing a Wall Street Journal op-ed praising American exceptionalism and Western ideals. All right, well, still to come on Fox 22 News at 10. The World Health Organization issues a new warning over a popular artificial sweetener. And in sports, who will come out on top in our annual statewide hot dog eating contest? Stay tuned to find out.
I'm looking for a partner that I can invest $250,000 in. I'm looking for my next food star.
Gordon Ramsay's Food Stars, Wednesdays on Fox.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Now get a low $299 per month lease on Rogue.
These epic offers won't last forever.
We're lucky to live in Maine. We have a wealth of natural resources, hardworking people, and time for the things that matter. Mechanical Services is all about Maine, with energy efficiency that protects our environment and helps businesses grow. Preventive maintenance and energy solutions that save money. How Maine is that? Mechanical Services. We're everywhere you are in Maine.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 50% off a year of service and a free phone.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
Really huge deal. Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
Awesome.
Echo.
Echo.
Get 50% off a year of service and a free phone. US Cellular, built for us.
Jim Small Engine, Snow's Corner Road, Arlington, brings years of experience and a large parts inventory to make your engine as good as new. Lawnmowers, chainsaws, rototillers, wood splitters, generators, blowers, trimmers, and power washers will leave Jim Small Engines fully repaired, shiny clean, and ready to go. Jim Small Engines is an authorized dealer for these top brands and sells a wide array of used engines as well as new and used parts and accessories. Call Jim Small Engines at 825-3527. Check their website and like them on Facebook.
What's it going to take to stop this U.S. team?
We can steal their place.
It's quite simple, really. You train for 4 years in an AR simulations that mimics their every move.
No.
Initializing crystal done.
What's it going to take to stop this U.S. team?
They're faster, slower, with style.
Good luck with that.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Now get a low $299 per month lease on Rogue.
These epic offers won't last forever.
Welcome back. The World Health Organization could soon list aspartame as a possible carcinogen, meaning it could cause cancer. Consumers, health experts, and business advisors say the possible update will cause mixed reactions. Fox's Kevin Cork takes a closer look at why it may take time for large food companies to start using alternative ingredients if they decide to make any changes after the WHO's announcement.
Before you reach for a nice cold drink this 4th of July, you may want to check the ingredients. The World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer, or IARC, is expected to list aspartame, one of the world's most common artificial sweeteners, as a possible cancer-causing agent. The decision is set to go public July 14th, according to Reuters. Aspartame is used in many diet sodas, chewing gum, and a variety of other food products, usually marketed as sugar-free.
It's convenient for companies to kind of construct what we call a health halo around some of these products.
IARC officials have reviewed available evidence to determine if aspartame can cause cancer. The WHO's expert committee on food additives will need to decide just how much aspartame a person can safely consume.
That's going to make me maybe want to think about changing to flavored sparkling water.
But while the expected update could cause consumers to make changes, business experts say large food companies will face real challenges in updating recipes
You can't just say, hey, we're going to replace one sweetener with another. They've tried this in different forms and fashions over the years and different marketing campaigns that drive that. But, taste is what drives the majority of the sales with one manufacturer over another.
Aspartame has been listed as safe for consumption since 1981. I'm Kevin Cork, Fox News.
In another health news, a green leafy food normally thought to be good for you may contain other things bad for your health. A report by the Alliance for Natural Health says kale samples bought from grocery stores across the U.S. were tested for toxic chemicals. The results showed 7 out of 8 kale samples had disturbing levels of per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, more commonly known as PFAS. They're often called forever chemicals because they don't break down easily. The chemical is linked to cancer, immune system, liver, and fertility issues, and it's believed the kale could be grown in contaminated fields or with tainted irrigation water. And Tyson Foods is making a change on the label of some of its chicken products. The company says it will drop the "No Antibiotics Ever" label from some of the chicken products. Tyson Foods says it plans to add some antibiotics to its supply chain. The company says it will use antibiotics called ionophores in some of its chicken diets. Ionophores are used to control a disease affecting intestinal integrity. Tyson Foods says the antibiotics are not considered important to human health. The labeling change affects all fresh, frozen, and ready-made products and will take effect later on this year. All right, and we got a taste of what the weather's looking like earlier. Our full 5-day forecast is coming up.
All right, high temperatures back up near 80 today. Tomorrow we could go for mid to upper 80s, but when will the rain return? It will. Details on that when I come back.
Behind every keepsake, there's a memory. Behind every photo, there's a story. Behind Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration, there's people giving back by bringing back what was thought to be lost. The details, the time, and the expertise, all packaged up behind a name that Mainers have trusted for over 35 years. Statewide commercial and residential services. Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration. You keep the memories. We'll handle the rest.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota LO1 series is rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Powerful Kubota diesel engine, ease of operation, and your choice of a dependable Kubota gear or HST transmission. The durable Kubota LO1 series tractor. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo.
Available at Doors Equipment, 1468 Outer Hammond Street, Bangor.
Some things are worth waiting for. Something reliable, something loyal, something long-lasting. A 6-year warranty? Coyote's got that. One machine for all the dirty work? Count on Coyote. Coyote won't break your heart, and Whittemore & Sons got the deals that won't break the bank. So quit swiping and settling for less. Slide into Whittemore & Sons and be treated like family by a family who cares. 257 Waterville Road, Skowhegan.
ABC 7, Fox 22, Mainly Eyes, and River's Edge Chiropractic want to send you to see Big Time Rush live in concert on their Can't Get Enough tour with special guests Max and Jax, Tuesday, July 11th at the Main Savings Amphitheater in Bangor. Sign up to win tickets by registering at Mainly Eyes in the Bangor Mall. Mainly Eyes, you'll see the difference. And River's Edge Chiropractic Wellness Center in Old Town. Win tickets to see Big Time Rush, July 11th on the Bangor waterfront.
Saturdays, baseball's best are showing out. Swing and a drive. Fox Saturday Baseball all season long.
Here we go. Your full weather is brought to you by the Blue Alpaca Ranch and Store. Visit our ranch and meet the alpacas or shop in our store in downtown Belfast. And let's talk about weather, right? Here we go. So clouds out there today, some rain showers, but they've been breaking up the last couple of hours. We are in a drying out mode now, though there could be a couple thunder showers tomorrow. Thursday looks really dry to me before our next weather system gets in here late Thursday and Friday, which could bring us another round of locally heavy rainfall getting in here over the weekend. I know. So Futurecast shows the story, right? So System 1 kind of pulling out of here tonight, giving us a pretty nice day tomorrow, although there could be a rogue shower about midday tomorrow, and then we're done with that for a while with a nice day on Thursday. We'll get to this air mass over here that's going to slide this way, but look, I know your eye goes right over here, right? That's our next weather system getting in here, most likely later Thursday night, more so probably on Friday. It's another slow-moving system, lots of moisture with it, likely bringing us a pretty good rainfall later on Friday into Saturday as well. The wind out there now is pretty much non-existent, right? Out of the south here in Bangor at 9, Millinocket's at 0. This will give us some issues tonight with some locally dense fog again. The air is very saturated. There's lots of moisture in it. That will give us that dense fog as the temperatures meet the dew points in the 60s or so. So you're driving, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Look for that locally dense fog again tonight. Likely back again for tomorrow night, too. All right, so going on rainfall-wise. So we're going to get a break in the action. So a break in the action tonight, followed by a couple of showers tomorrow. Most of us will stay dry tomorrow. And then a next weather system gets in here late Thursday into Friday. That could be another system bringing us another maybe a half inch or an inch of rainfall. We do not need the rainfall right now, as you know. What we do need, though, is some warmer temperatures, right? We want it to feel like summer. It felt like that today with temperatures back in the low 80s here in Bangor, also Millinocket. We will do this and then some tomorrow. Tomorrow, humid, maybe a couple of thunder showers around with temperatures back in the mid-80s tomorrow. And we're not going to stop there. On Thursday, we could go for 90 with dew points in the 60s, giving us feel-like temperatures above 90 on Thursday. It's going to be a very hot day around here on Thursday. Our forecast, though, tonight, though, any showers out there now will be ending shortly. Look for muggy low temperatures down here 64 with locally dense fog around after midnight. Okay, so for tomorrow, mostly cloudy. I went with 84. A couple of you could do a bit more than that with some sunshine getting through. A rogue storm cannot be ruled out tomorrow. Most of us will stay dry with that northwest breeze around 5. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows tomorrow, okay, 84. Thursday, lots of sunshine, 88. We could do 90 on Thursday, followed by Friday, 86. There's the weekend, another chance for rain showers late Friday and through Saturday and Sunday with some rain-cooled temperatures near 80.
All right, so those temperatures staying up there, but so are those chances for storms, so we'll keep an eye on that. Thanks, Jeff, and there's more to come in sports. Stay with us.
Whether you know what you're looking for, or even if you don't, we'll help find the right style that's you. Experience the style at Jordan's.
Roto-Rooter has served the greater Bangor area and beyond for 35 years, offering plumbing, hydrojetting, snaking, descaling, video inspection, and grease interceptor cleaning services. For all your residential and commercial clogs, call Roto-Rooter today, 990-1234.
And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Finding the right vehicle for you and your family can be a daunting task. At Varney Buick GMC, our expert staff is here to make the journey as painless as possible. Our goal is to get you and your family in a vehicle that will best fit into your lifestyle. Communication is key, and our team makes sure to be completely transparent throughout the process, informing you on all of your options. Come experience Varney value, only at Varney Buick GMC.
Healing Hands Massage in Hamden provides professional massage services tailored specifically for our clients. Healing Hands Massage offers a variety of different massage techniques and services. Healing Hands Massage also offers spa services such as facials, body scrubs, and paraffin wax for the hands and feet. Are you looking for a day of relaxation? Healing Hands Massage offers outstanding packages at reasonable rates. Whether you're looking for relief from chronic pain, stiffness, or just want to treat yourself to a day of relaxation, Healing Hands Massage is the place for you.
Breathe new life into every room in your home with easy updates that fit your style. And now get up to 60 months no interest. Experience the choices at Jordan's.
Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Ansley Moore, a realtor since 2013, working throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area.
Hey everybody, Ryan Sudol here. Thank you so much for joining us. As is tradition here at Fox Bangor Sports, our Tyler Cruz gathered with a couple of associates to take care of some business we do here this time of year. Take a look.
What was that? Did I hit something? Is there a flag?
Almost sounded like
You don't. No. You don't think? No. You might want to pull over and check.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a champion.
There you go.
Three, two, one,
go.
I thought this was my year.
I'm ready to go.
It was a close second place last year. The crown was open. Out of the gate, I was 2 hot dogs down in like 15 seconds. I thought I was rolling. Even still, second place, just the first loser.
I was really excited to do this for the first time and thought how cool it would be to be part of that and maybe even be crowned the winner.
Oh, it's the worst.
I was really trying to compete with Jack. I saw he had a little bit, like a half a dog progress on me or so.
I thought I was on a great pace. I went to the catch-up, and I was really coming through. That was probably the fastest I've ever finished 2 hot dogs in my life, but it clearly didn't matter. Oh my God, he's blowing himself.
I didn't come in with a strategy. I came in to eat.
What? And I see Keenan on his last couple of bites.
Oh God, Keenan.
I knew at that moment that my chances this year were just dust.
And I achieved. That is game.
I'm honestly still stunned. I've never seen a performance like that in my life.
And then he just blew us all out of the water.
And it was nothing I've ever seen before in my entire life.
Maybe since Jason Tatum's 50 points in the playoffs.
Push.
I got a lot of work to do this offseason.
I'm out for revenge.
I'm going to be back next year, don't you worry.
No one's winning against me.
Well, that was something. Well done, Peter, and great job on your eating skills. You did pretty okay there. Anyways, let's move on to UMaine Track and Field. One of the Black Bears' top stars is going to the University of Oregon to compete on a national stage. Evan Thornton Sherman will represent UMaine in the USA Track and Field U20 Championships at the University of Oregon. Thornton Sherman had a great freshman season, finishing 3rd and 4th in the 1,500 and 5,000 meters, respectively, at the America East Outdoor Championships. He also won the America East Indoor 5,000-meter title. He looks to qualify for Sunday's 1,500-meter final through Friday's prelims and has already made it into the 5,000-meter final, also set for Sunday. Now let's go to the Boston Red Sox. Sox riding a 3-game win streak, hosting the Rangers Tuesday. Bottom first, offense getting started early. Jarren Duran leading off. He nails one into center, rolls to the triangle. He'll end up rounding and getting to third for a standing triple. He'd later score 1-0 Sox. Top second, Mitch Garver up with 2 men on, and goodbye. He takes Caleb Orr to straightaway center. 3-run bomb. It's 3-1 Texas. Top four, Chris Murphy on the mound. Robbie Grossman up in the dish, and he rockets one to left, high off the monster. He's on for a double as Garver scores. It's 4-1. Finally, top seven, Justin Garza can't stop the bleeding either. Josh Jung hits this one to the wall. Trevor Simeon scores to make it 5-1. There would be a rain delay in the 8th, but it didn't spark a comeback. Sox drop this one 6-2. Okay, that's all the time we have for sports. I'm Ryan Sudol. We'll be back right after the break.
Comfy, cozy, relaxing. Not Joe. Joe's Furniture. Joe's Furniture Warehouse in Newport is the place to find rockers, recliners, sofas, and easy chairs. Quality furniture, affordable prices. Not your average Joe. Joe's Furniture Warehouse, Grogan Avenue in Newport.
The longest lasting brand.
Toyota is the longest lasting brand.
And at the Toyota Summer Value Event, recent and soon-to-be college grads could get a $500 rebate over and above most other offers. Toyota, let's go places.
Are you considering buying a new home? A home inspection is a major step in the home buying process. Knowing the current condition of your future home is very important. From simple DIY repairs to major issues that could cost thousands down the road. Not only can TJ inspect your property, but he is also a licensed contractor. Give him a call today at 210-5000 for a free inspection quote.
I'm saving with Liberty Mutual, Mom. They customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. You could save $700 just by switching.
Oh, let me put a reminder on my phone. On the top of the pile.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Welcome to Rebecca's. For over 30 years, we've been serving our local customers in downtown Bangor, and we invite you to explore our historic shop.
Rebecca's carries many Maine-made products from local artisans. Perhaps you need a gift basket for your next celebration. We'll be glad to help. From blueberry ceramic dishes, gourmet foods featuring Stonewall Kitchen, fine wines to antique dishes and furniture. You're sure to find that perfect gift.
We hope to see you soon at Rebecca's.
Approximately 50,000 kids, like Brooke, receive care at Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center each year. You can help them by supporting the Summer Classic for Maine Kids. This new tournament will help all kids receiving care at Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center by raising funds to ensure that pediatric care is available today, tomorrow, and in the years ahead. Every dollar raised helps kids get back to the business of being kids. For more information about the event and how to donate, please visit northernlight.org/4kids.
Durable, sturdy, stylish. Not Joe. Joe's Furniture. Joe's Furniture Warehouse in Newport is the place to find solid wood, built to last, made in Maine dressers, bureaus, and nightstands. Not your average Joe. Joe's Furniture Warehouse, Grogan Avenue in Newport.
Pictionary.
This is for the trip to
Tooth Fairy.
Dentist. Dentist, you did it! You're going to Antigua!
Weekdays at 10 on Fox 22.
Welcome back. More Americans are coming out of retirement and taking on side hustles to cover expenses amid sky-high inflation. But at least one economist says it's actually a good thing for the overall economy. Fox's Madeline Rivera reports on that story from Washington.
I'm a real estate paralegal, and that's what I do full time. And my side hustle is that I make reversible purses.
Jill Loudon owns Switch Purse. She started the business years ago after seeing some purses she liked. Unable to afford them, she took matters into her own hands and learned how to sew. Now she sells her products.
It was really helpful because I had just come out of a really stressful financial time. Extra income was a reason why I initially started.
And she's not alone. More and more people are taking on side hustles to make extra cash.
I drove Uber a little bit, just going back and forth
to my day job.
So do a little bit of bartending, security on the side, bouncing different clubs, stuff like that.
Nearly 2 in 5 adults have a side hustle per data from Bankrate. On average, they make about $800 a month, a lifeline in the middle of high inflation. About 30% say they need the money just to get by.
It's nice to have that extra cash so you can go out and do the things you want to do.
Although most side hustlers are millennials and Gen Zers, older Americans are also taking on more work. Many are unretiring.
What you have is inflation eroding budgets, and you have the running out of savings and available credit. The need to help make ends meet is pushing people to do a side hustle or come out of retirement.
Loudon says her side business not only helped her financially, it's also her passion, and she has no plans to stop.
I'm chasing my dreams in a way.
The chief economist at the Chamber of Commerce says the rise in side hustles and people unretiring is actually a positive economic trend, as millions of jobs have yet to be filled. In Washington, Mather Rivera, Fox News.
And now some stunning video of a close call in Pensacola Beach, Florida, where a shark got eerily close to beachgoers. Check this out. High temperatures are luring more and more people into the water, but one unwelcome guest had a lot of them racing back to shore. You can see footage from Pensacola Beach showing a shark swimming not only close to the shoreline, but right near the crowds of people in the water. Cell phone footage captures the moments that people slowly realized the shark was there, with some people running for the beach while others just keeping a watchful eye on it. Competition between social media outlets is ramping up. Facebook's parent company Meta is set to launch its Twitter competitor this week. According to the Apple App Store, the new social media app called Threads will be available to download July 6th. Meta's official description of Threads calls it, quote, Instagram's text-based conversation app. Threads will be a place where communities can come together to discuss everything from the topics you care about today to what'll be trending tomorrow. Users can follow and connect with creators and build their own following, as well as sharing text, photos, and videos. Google Play says you can log onto it with your Instagram handle. Finally, tonight, an Ellsworth woman with 6 kids and a full-time job has added one more title to her name, author. Our Jody Hersey recently sat down with Nicole Austin to learn more about her latest mystery novel.
I've always been a reader and a writer my whole life.
Nicole Austin works full-time as a dispatcher in Bar Harbor, but when she's not on the job or transporting her kids to different activities, this mom of 6 is feverishly writing. She's self-published 2 books, her 2021 novel titled Minor Indiscretions, and her latest book titled The Things We Hide.
They're mystery, thriller, a little bit of domestic drama type of things. So I think a lot of people find they relate to them because they either have been in a position like that, know someone in a position like that, or they just like the feeling of trying to solve them.
Austin says her surroundings and the support she's received from the writing community are what spurred her to finally publish her work.
I decided to self-publish my books. I did have an agent for a time, but I feel like I have more control over my books when I self-publish, and that's important to me because I have a vision for them.
Even though she already has a full plate, Austin also still manages to indulge her love of reading, especially with the authors who inspired her.
I love so many different kinds of writing styles. I obviously love Stephen King, not just because I'm from Maine, but because they're great stories. Wally Lamb and Maya Angelou, so I'm all over the board.
Austin's books can be found on Amazon or at Sherman's Bookshop in Bar Harbor. In Lemoyne, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
A very inspirational story there. All right, well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us and have a happy rest of your 4th of July.